if you're wearing a kilt in the summer, in the heat, in the desert, natural fabric breathes reasonably well. So even if it's wool, it's still going to breathe reasonably well. So I'd say maybe a 5-yard, 13-ounce kilt, or a polyviscose kilt, because it's a little bit lighter weight, machine washable. If you're going to be sweating more, you can wash it.
I would go with the PV first. Speaking as a guy who has family in Arizona and Southern California, the wool, save it for special occasions when you're going to be indoors or going in and out of indoors, so you have the air conditioning. I feel like the thickness around my torso, especially if I'm opting to wear a belt, that will start to feel warm. Now, you got the dry air, so you're not going to have perspiration issues as much. You won't have, at least I don't have chafing or anything as much when I'm out in the desert as I do here with the humidity. So you will definitely enjoy having a kilt, but I would definitely start with the lighter weight kilt and follow desert practices otherwise. Light colors, light colored hat. It's one of the few occasions where I'll say, yeah, if you're going to wear a cowboy hat with a kilt, I guess it's okay, because the sun's a bitch. But yeah. But I didn't say cowboy boots, though. I'm talking practical. So, but that's basically it. It's just like wearing hiking shorts in a sense. Basically, wear your clothes for context like you would any other day.
How hot you are, in my case at least, is going to be more determined by what I'm wearing outside of the kilt. Meaning, the shirt, what kind of shirt I have on. Is it a performance golf polo? Is it a cotton t-shirt? Is it a long sleeve flannel shirt or a sweatshirt? Do you have a hat on? Is it a light colored hat or is it black? Do you have kilt hose on or is it cotton crew socks? So the level of heat index will dictate what I'm wearing. The kilt has a lot of air conditioning. It's not like pants that are, 2 tubes that trap warm air and it don't breathe real well. A kilt, as you walk, kind of fans your nether regions, so to speak. Air is constantly moving and flowing, so it's cooler in a lot of ways than a pair of pants would be anyway.
I will say this: you might want to consider a lighter tartan, unless you're going with a family tartan. I wouldn't wear a black watch necessarily. Go with a lighter colored tartan, but I don't know how heat sensitive he is either.
Yeah, and I don't think that's going to be a
huge factor.
Yeah, if he's like
I've worn black out
traipsing across the desert, and I'm like, the town's just over the next dune, and you're crawling up the side with mirages. Yeah, fine.
I have dunes in Arizona, dude.
He said desert. He didn't say Arizona.
There are different kinds of desert.
I understand, but he said desert. He didn't say Arizona.
All right.
I'm thinking Sahara still.
Okay.
So, it's in that instance, if it's prolonged periods out of doors, like all day, no water, then direct sunlight, no clouds. Yes, a darker color kilt would definitely be warmer.
Yeah.
If you're, I don't know to what degree. I still think that the shirt and the hat and the footwear would have more of an effect, and or wool versus synthetic would have more of an effect than the color of the kilt. But point taken, you're not wrong. Darker colors absorb more light.
Yep.